If you're over 60 and still going to bed without eating anything, you might be making one of the biggest mistakes of your life. And no, I'm not talking about breaking your diet or ruining your digestion. I'm talking about something far more serious, the silent, nightly destruction of your muscles. Here's the truth they don't tell you. Your body doesn't pause while you sleep. It either heals or it breaks itself down. And if you're not giving it the right nutrients before bed, guess what? It starts pulling energy from the very thing that keeps you strong, your muscle tissue. Most seniors don't realize this. They think fatigue, weakness, or waking up stiff is just part of aging. But that's a lie. What's really happening is muscle loss night after night that you can prevent. In this video, I'm going to show you what to eat before bed to stop that process dead in its tracks. Simple foods, no gimmicks. Just powerful, research-backed nutrition that transforms sleep into strength. You'll learn exactly which foods protect your muscles, improve your balance, and help you wake up feeling more energized, more mobile, and yes, younger. So grab a notebook, turn up the volume, because by the end of this video, you'll never go to bed the same way again. Protecting muscle while you sleep. The essential guide for seniors you ever wake up feeling weaker than you were the night before. Like you've lost just a little bit of strength while doing absolutely nothing. Well, here's the truth that almost no one talks about. After 60, your body begins to tap into its own muscles for fuel during the night. Yes, while you sleep. And if you're not giving it what it needs beforehand, it will eat away at your strength, bit by bit. For anyone serious about senior health and longevity with quality, this isn't just a minor detail. It's a turning point. Because when you protect your muscles at night, you're protecting your independence. Most people believe that muscle loss is something that happens only in the gym, or worse, only when you're getting old. But the science tells a different story. Muscle degradation often happens during sleep, when the body is fasting for 6, 8, sometimes 10 hours. Without the right fuel, your body turns to its own muscle tissue to keep things running. It's like your car running out of gas and starting to burn the seats. The fix. Strategic nutrition right before bedtime. Not heavy meals, smart meals. With the right healthy foods and the right doses. What many seniors experience, feeling drained in the morning, unstable when getting out of bed, or weaker during walks, is often linked to this nighttime breakdown. It's not just normal aging. It's sarcopenia creeping in quietly, night after night. And here's the kicker. Most seniors don't even realize it's happening. That's why making a small habit change, like consuming a muscle-supporting food before bed, can transform how you feel every morning. You go from being in a slow decline to actively building yourself back up, even in your sleep. This matters even more because of something called anabolic resistance. After the age of 60, your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat. It needs more, and it needs it at the right times. So skipping that evening snack might sound like a healthy choice, but it could be setting your body up for muscle breakdown. It's like giving your body a toolbox with missing tools. Senior health isn't just about what you eat, it's about when you eat it. And bedtime is one of the most powerful windows for muscle recovery and preservation. Now, picture this. Someone you know, maybe your uncle, your neighbor, or even yourself, who's been losing strength without explanation. No major illness, no trauma, just slower, stiffer, weaker. This is where nighttime nutrition enters the picture. In places known for extreme longevity with quality of life, like Sardinia or Okinawa, elders often eat small, protein-rich portions at night. Cottage cheese, warm milk, or even a spoonful of nut butter. Not fancy, but incredibly effective. The difference it makes, you feel it the next morning. Let's say you're not big on eating before bed. That's okay. You don't need a full plate. Even half a cup of Greek yogurt or a boiled egg can deliver the amino acids your body needs. To stay in muscle protection mode overnight, think of it like locking your doors before going to sleep. A simple act of preparation that keeps your strength safe through the night. This is what real healthy foods do. They work with your biology, not against it. And they don't need to taste bland or feel like medicine. Here's another thing. Muscle isn't just about looking fit or carrying groceries. It's your metabolism, your immune system, your balance, your brain function. Lose muscle, and you lose more than strength. You lose energy, mobility, even confidence. This is why protecting muscle during sleep is one of the smartest longevity with quality habits anyone over 60 can adopt. Because while most people are still talking about daytime workouts, the wise ones are optimizing their nights. Now, I'm not telling you to overhaul your routine. This isn't about reinventing your life, it's about inserting one small habit. At a crucial time, a 10-minute change that protects 8 hours of vulnerability. It could be sipping a warm glass of milk with turmeric, stirring a spoonful of almond butter into your evening tea, or simply keeping a protein-rich snack by your bedside. These little things, they add up day after day, night after night, until one day, you wake up stronger than before. What makes all of this even more urgent is how silent the problem is. Sarcopenia doesn't show up overnight. It sneaks in slowly, often disguised as just aging. But the moment you understand that you can slow or even reverse that process with a targeted nighttime routine, everything changes. Suddenly, bedtime becomes a moment of strategy, a chance to rebuild instead of break down. And once you feel that difference even just once, you'll never go to bed the same way again, and just wait until you find out why this muscle loss accelerates. Even more as we age, and what's really happening inside your body while you sleep. It's not just about eating the right things, it's about how your body uses them. That's where the real breakthrough begins. What is sarcopenia and why it happens at night? Sarcopenia might sound like a fancy medical term, but if you're over 60, you're probably already familiar with it, even if you didn't know the name. It's that quiet muscle loss that sneaks in as you age. Your arms feel thinner, your legs weaker, your energy lower. One day you realize you're struggling to carry groceries or rise from a chair. But here's the catch. Sarcopenia doesn't just happen during the day. Most of the damage actually happens while you sleep. Let that sink in. The very moment your body is supposed to be healing is when it often does the most harm to itself, especially if you're not fueling it right. Sarcopenia accelerates during sleep because the body is in a fasted state. No food, no nutrients, no amino acids in the bloodstream. So, it does what it must to survive. It pulls energy from your muscles. And just like that, you lose precious tissue you've spent decades building now. Why does this happen more often after 60? That's where anabolic resistance comes into play. Simply put, your body becomes less responsive to protein. It needs more, and it needs it at the right times to activate muscle repair. During your youth, you could skip meals and bounce back like nothing happened. But in your senior years, skipping nutrients, especially before bed, can lead to days or weeks of noticeable strength decline. Think of it like this. Your body is trying to build a house, but the bricks keep arriving too late or not at all. That's anabolic resistance. You need more bricks, protein delivered strategically, or the house never gets built. It's why healthy foods timed properly can have a huge impact on senior health. And guess when one of the most important delivery windows is? Yep, right before you close your eyes for the night. You may also wonder, if I eat well during the day, doesn't that protect me overnight? Not necessarily. By nighttime, those daytime nutrients are long gone. The bloodstream is empty and muscle tissue is left exposed. Without a steady stream of amino acids, especially leucine, the muscle repair process halts. And instead of growing, you enter catabolism, the breakdown phase. For anyone chasing longevity with quality, that's the phase you want to avoid, at all costs. This is why many researchers now advocate for targeted nighttime nutrition, especially in older adults. It's not about overeating or breaking your fast, it's about protecting what you already have. Think of it as closing the gates before a storm. With just the right amount of slow-digesting protein or anti-inflammatory support, your body stays in repair mode, not survival mode. Your muscles stay preserved, your energy levels stay high, and your mornings feel a whole lot better. One key hormone involved here is cortisol, your stress hormone. It naturally rises in the early morning, signaling your body to start breaking down tissue for energy. If your muscles are unprotected due to poor nighttime nutrition, they become the target. But with the right bedtime foods, your body has an alternative energy source, and your muscle tissue stays safe. It's a smart biological shift that pays off every single night. And there's something else worth mentioning. Sleep itself isn't always restorative after 60. Many seniors experience disrupted sleep cycles, which further impacts muscle recovery. Add in poor nutrition, and you have a recipe for steady muscle loss. That's why bedtime habits, both dietary and lifestyle, are becoming a central part of modern senior health strategies. Because your body still wants to repair, it just needs a little help. So if you've been feeling weaker, don't just blame age. Look at your nights. Are you going to bed on an empty stomach? Are you missing key nutrients like magnesium, leucine, or casein protein? These small oversights add up fast. But once you understand why sarcopenia targets your nighttime hours, you can take action. You're not helpless, far from it. You just need a plan. And speaking of plans, in the next section, we're diving into the exact foods that can flip this entire process on its head. Some are probably already in your kitchen. Others might surprise you. But each one has been backed by science to support your muscles while you sleep and help you wake up stronger than ever. Essential foods to eat before bed. Now that you understand how your body loses muscle at night, let's talk strategy, more specifically, food strategy. You don't need a fridge full of supplements or a degree in nutrition to protect your strength. What you need are the right healthy foods, chosen with purpose and timing. Think of this as your bedtime armor, natural, tasty, and science-backed. And the best part? These foods don't just protect muscle, they support digestion, reduce inflammation, and even help you sleep deeper. Let's start with an old-school champion, cottage cheese. It's rich in casein protein, which digests slowly and releases amino acids over several hours, exactly what your body needs during long sleep periods. Just half a cup before bed can make a noticeable difference in how you feel in the morning. Mix in a dash of cinnamon or a few berries, and now you've got a muscle-friendly sleep-supporting treat. It's no wonder this snack is a favorite in many longevity with quality routines around the world. Next on the list, boiled eggs. Portable, affordable, and incredibly effective. Eggs are a complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine, the muscle-building superstar. 1 or 2 boiled eggs before bed can stimulate muscle synthesis during the night, especially if your diet has been lacking during the day. And if plain eggs don't sound exciting, try adding a pinch of sea salt or a spoonful of guacamole on the side. Tuna in olive oil. Now there's a powerful combo. Tuna gives you lean, high-quality protein, and the olive oil adds healthy fats. That's slow digestion. That means a steady stream of nutrients while you sleep. It also delivers omega-3 south, which help reduce inflammation and support brain function. If eating tuna straight from the can doesn't sound appealing, try mixing it with a little plain Greek yogurt and lemon, like a late night. Muscle-friendly tuna salad. Speaking of Greek yogurt, it's another all-star. Not only does it contain casein protein like cottage cheese, but it's also packed with probiotics for gut health and calcium for muscle contraction. It's one of those healthy foods that checks multiple boxes at once. Add a few crushed almonds or chia seeds, and you've got a creamy, crunchy, muscle-protecting dessert. Yes, dessert that helps with senior health. Who said aging has to be boring? Warm milk with turmeric isn't just a grandma remedy, it's backed by real science. Milk offers a light source of protein and calcium, and turmeric delivers curcumin, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory effects. Together, they create a calming drink that supports both muscle and joint recovery. Sprinkle in a touch of black pepper to activate the curcumin, and your body will thank you in the morning. Plus, it helps set the stage for deeper, more restorative sleep. Almond butter is another quiet hero in this nighttime lineup. Rich in vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats. It provides sustained energy and supports muscle relaxation. A spoonful before bed, straight or on a slice of banana, can help keep your muscles fueled and your blood sugar stable. And unlike sugary snacks, it won't spike your insulin and disrupt your sleep. It's comfort food that doesn't compromise your longevity with quality goals. Now here's one most people don't expect: tart cherry juice. This vibrant red drink is high in melatonin, the natural hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. It also contains anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation. A small glass before bed can improve both sleep quality and muscle recovery. Just be sure to choose 100% unsweetened juice. We're not trying to spike your blood sugar before lights out, of course. We can't forget the fast-acting protein-packed superstar, whey protein. If you need a quick solution that delivers results, this is it. A small shake before bed gives your body immediate access to leucine and other muscle-building amino acids. Just don't overdo it. A scoop with water or milk is enough. And if you're sensitive to dairy, opt for a plant-based blend with added BCAAs. You don't need to eat all of these foods every night. That would be overkill. Instead, think of them as tools in your nighttime toolkit. Rotate them, combine them, find what feels good in your body. The key is consistency. And once you build this habit, the results speak for themselves. Stronger mornings, steadier balance, and real protection against the silent muscle loss that comes with age. And here's the kicker. Science is starting to prove just how powerful these simple foods can be. So, next, we're going to break down the clinical studies and results that show just how much of a difference bedtime nutrition can make for senior health and overall longevity with quality. You won't want to miss what the data reveals. Scientifically proven results. Let's talk science, not the boring, overcomplicated kind, but the kind that makes you go, wait, why didn't anyone tell me this sooner? Because the research on bedtime nutrition and muscle preservation isn't just interesting, it's powerful. Over the past decade, dozens of studies have shown how simple nighttime dietary changes can help older adults maintain, and in some cases even regain, muscle mass. And the benefits go far beyond just strength. They touch every corner of senior health. One landmark study, published in the Journal of Nutrition, found that older adults who consumed 30 grams of casein protein before bed significantly increased overnight muscle protein synthesis. This wasn't a gym rat study, it was on regular seniors aged 65 and up. Just one serving of slow-digesting protein turned their sleep into an anabolic window. That means they were building muscle instead of losing it, all while lying in bed. Let that sink in. Another clinical trial from Maastricht University revealed that the elderly who included pre-sleep protein in their diets showed improved strength and even mobility over a 12-week period without increasing daytime protein intake. That's the game changer. It's not always about eating more, it's about eating smarter. Just by shifting the timing, their bodies used protein more efficiently. Think about what that means for anyone pursuing longevity with quality, less effort, more gain. And it's not just about muscle. Studies from the University of Northumbria showed that tart cherry juice, just 240 milliliters per night, improved sleep duration and reduced markers of inflammation in adults over 60. When sleep improves, everything improves. Immune response, tissue repair. Suddenly, that small glass of red juice becomes a secret weapon for both rest and recovery. It's not hype, it's biology. One surprising benefit that emerged in multiple studies was pain reduction. That's right, seniors who consumed targeted nighttime foods experienced fewer aches, especially in the joints and lower back. Why? Because muscles were better supported, inflammation was lower, and sleep was deeper. For someone who wakes up stiff or sore, this can be a small cup of Greek yogurt or a whey protein shake isn't just food. It's pain management disguised as dessert, and we can't ignore the mental side. Another study, published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, linked higher nighttime protein intake with improved balance and coordination in older adults, less wobble, fewer falls, more confidence getting out of bed, because muscle doesn't just move you, it stabilizes you. This connection between muscle integrity and cognitive alertness is at the heart of modern senior health strategies. The science also tells us something deeper. Your body wants to heal. Even at 70, 80, or 90, the muscle cells in your body respond. To nutrition, that never stops. The only thing that changes is how we feed that potential. These findings aren't just hopeful, they're empowering. They show us that healthy foods aren't just tools for maintenance, they're instruments for renewal, and the time to use them is right before sleep. You don't need to read every study. That's what we're here for. But you should know this: the research is overwhelming in favor of bedtime nutrition for aging bodies, across continents, age groups, and genders. The results repeat themselves: better sleep, stronger muscles, fewer falls, more mobility. The message is clear: nighttime matters. So why are so few people talking about it? Here's the reality. Most nutrition advice still focuses on breakfast and lunch. Dinner is rarely optimized, and bedtime barely mentioned. But when you look at the research, it's obvious. This forgotten window could be the most strategic time to eat for older adults, not to satisfy hunger, not to indulge, but to heal. This is the shift in mindset that separates passive aging from active longevity. Now, let's bring it all together. In the next section, we'll connect the dots how these foods backed by science can transform not just your nights, but your mornings, your energy, and your independence. Because the true power of food isn't just in what it gives you, but in what it protects you from losing .eni, or health and overall longevity, with quality. You won't want to miss what the data reveals. So here we are, after peeling back the layers, busting the myths, and walking through the science. One truth becomes crystal clear. Muscle loss at night isn't a mystery, it's a pattern, but it's also preventable. For anyone seeking senior health and longevity with quality. The real power lies not in massive lifestyle overhauls, but in precise, intentional habits. One of the smallest, yet most effective. What you eat right before bed, it's easy to overlook this window. After all, most advice for older adults skips right past nighttime nutrition. But you're not most people. You now know that your body has the potential to rebuild, even while resting. You've seen how a simple Greek yogurt, a hard-boiled egg, or a glass of warm milk can trigger muscle repair, ease inflammation, and help you wake up stronger. These aren't trends, they're tools, practical, proven, and ready to be used. And maybe that's the most powerful shift of all, going from reactive aging to proactive. Strength building, not because you're chasing youth, but because you value freedom, mobility, confidence, independence. Those aren't luxuries, they're lifelines. And protecting your muscles at night is one of the clearest, simplest paths to keeping them alive. Because strength, after 60, is no longer built in the gym, it's built in the hours. No one's watching. Think about it. If your muscles are fading slowly, night by night, then the solution doesn't lie in another morning smoothie or midday walk alone. It lies in rethinking what happens in the quiet hours. That's when your body is most vulnerable and most open to healing. So why not turn every night into a recovery session? Why not treat bedtime like a secret training ground? For resilience, you don't need perfect discipline. You don't need 12 new supplements. You just need a system, a ritual, a few trusted, healthy foods, a plan that respects your biology, honors your years, and protects your future. It starts small, maybe with a spoonful of almond butter or a cup of tart cherry juice, but over time, those habits layer up into a stronger, more capable version of you, a version that wakes up with purpose. And here's a little secret most people miss. Momentum builds quickly when you feel results. When your knees stop aching, when you stop losing balance, when your arms feel strong enough to lift your grandchild again, that's not motivation, that's transformation. And it's exactly what smart nighttime nutrition can give you. Quiet, strength, deep sleep, true healing. So if you've ever felt like your body was slipping away, don't panic. Don't blame yourself. You weren't given the right tools, but now you have them. Now you understand how to take back control. Not by doing more, but by doing better. One bite at a time. One night at a time. One choice that supports your senior health and protects your longevity with quality. This is more than food advice. It's a mindset shift from decline to defense, from erosion to rebuilding, from aging as a burden to aging as a strategy. And once you experience it, once you feel the strength returning, you'll never go back, because you'll finally realize aging isn't the enemy. Neglect is . And this is just the beginning. There's more to explore, more tactics, more foods, more insights to build a body that serves you at every stage of life. So stay curious, stay hungry, not just for food, but for wisdom. Because when you nourish your body with the right knowledge and the right nutrients, that's when true transformation begins. Now that you know the truth, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep letting your muscles vanish night after night? Or are you ready to fight back with one small, powerful habit? Remember, your body hasn't given up on you. It's just been waiting for the right support, and now you've got it. You've got the foods, the science, the strategy. All it takes is one decision: to protect your strength while you sleep. So tonight, instead of going to bed empty, try that spoonful of almond butter, that glass of milk with turmeric, that simple boiled egg. Then feel the difference tomorrow morning. And tell me in the comments, which food are you going to try first And what result are you hoping for? Your story might inspire someone else who's silently struggling with the same issue. If this video opened your eyes, imagine what else you could discover about your health, your energy, and your longevity. That's why I invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started. There's a lot more to explore when it comes to living longer and living better.